I would personally like to have those flaws, introduced for this character. He's far too perfect. Maybe, nobody's that perfect. So I obviously looking for some space where you can expose some weak spots, But good question. Would you make him fall in love, or would you do that? I don't think so. But how much space is there emotionally to develop the character? How much space is there to scratch the surface, of this perfection? I would like to bring it there where you don't want it to be, and then bring it back from there. It's difficult, but I think it can be done, and I think it will benefit the character and it will benefit the story as such.
Coming from an online background, it could be fun to see Hitman playing Hitman with other live players in a big world. Maybe not having like 100 or 200 Hitmans running around shooting at each other, but something a little bit more subtle. That would be fun. Really, really, really fun.
My favorite, I guess it differs depending on what you look at, but technologically my favorite bit is that in this whole next-gen era and stuff, that we managed to make a crowd system on a PlayStation 2. That's something that, that was ambitious when we decided to do it, and we thought that we would probably have to cut a gazillion corners, but having it end up like it did, like actually having hundreds of characters walking around on the PlayStation, that's way crazier than I ever imagined it would be. So that I really dig and I'm really proud of. And then I really like the level that takes place in where there's this heaven and hell decadent theme. Just going around there, and there is the karaoke, and there is the hell thing with all the ghosts and crowds again and all that. I just think it has an awesome feel.
The suburbia level is actually quite fun, since we have a clown that's been invited to a birthday party, and he has a slight problem with alcohol, so he walks around in this mafioso home and with the FBI agents, and takes a little sip out of the bottle once in a while, and then he blows up the balloons and the stuffed animals and things like that, and he's quite funny. Since there aren't really that much going on, he's actually walking around trying to entertain the FBI agents, who are just calm and doesn't notice him, but he just keeps on trucking.
There was also some Easter eggs involving dancing. You can actually get Hitman to do a dance, which is actually relatively easy to find for if someone's going looking for it. It basically involves standing still in a certain area where there is a party going on.
IO as a company has changed over the past years. It's been growing a lot, and of course when a company grows, a lot of things happen with the company. It was sold to Eidos as well, and that may have changed a little bit in the culture of the company as well. So, but I would say that it's a very friendly company, a very good atmosphere. We are just a bunch of kids playing around with computer games really here. We're having a really good time, but it's very, very tough work. Probably see how dark my eyes are. I've been working on Hitman for so long now.